Hey, I'm Jay, and I've got something to say about UnderDusk Miniatures. So I don't know much about this company, UnderDusk, but I got a promo for Amazon, so disclosure, I got these for the price of tax, so like 60% off. Right now they're on sale for $40 for 64 miniatures. They have some stats on all these on their website. And then all these medium ones, you have 3 different colors of the same exact sculpts. And then some big ones, you've got a Hydra here that you could easily add wings on and make a 5-headed dragon. You've got this monster with a tongue coming out of its belly. A fire elemental, which is like large. Right, so these are all the large ones that are loose. And this forest guardian. So I think this brown will show up the best. We have an Illithid, Mind Flayer. Oh, and does that not? There we go. We have a Mind Flayer. It's almost like they have some kind of coating. This is supposed to be a Loxodon, but he's not really very bulky. A wolf. A grung or a bullywug frog guy, a little goblin-y guy with a hooded cloak. So this one's got to be multiple pieces glued together. Yeah, you can see there's a little seam right there, but that's pretty good. Like a Savage Priestess, a construct with a cannon, a skull flame. So I think most of these, a spider, a dwarf. So I think most of these are previous digital sculpts of their 40mm line, which they're not selling on Amazon anymore. It's a Tabaxi cat. So these are on par. There's a Nothic. So these are, Nothics are hard to find. I'm not quite sure how they got around some of the, that guy's got good muscle definition. He'd paint up real easy. I'm not sure how they got around some of the, calling it a Loxodon and a Tabaxi, some of the copyright stuff. There's a Grim Reaper, there's a Fawn, so this one I'm definitely keeping. A Fawn with a Lyre. Like a regular old knight. Obviously he needs dipped in some hot water. So you get all of these ones in all 3 colors for about $40, so that comes out to like 75 cents a piece. You know, prices are going up. That's not as bad as some things are going. So a little scale here. All right, so here's a dwarf, a human, and the Loxodon. This is a Reaper, which tend to run a little bit larger. And then these 2 are Archon Studios Dungeons and Lasers. So an elf, which is pretty skinny, and an orc, which is pretty big. You know, so that's pretty much in scale. So I can't find much about UnderDusk. It looks like they started last January, so just about a year ago, and I can't find anywhere to buy their their 40mm line. So you used to be able to buy 12, like 38 to 40mm sculpts. You know, bigger sculpts are supposed to be easier for painting, but then they're not really usable on the tabletop. And these look like the same sculpts scaled down to 28mm. Supposedly they're in New York, but I have no way of verifying that, and I haven't found anything on Kickstarter or GameFound, so I'm not sure where they came out of, because these definitely look like PVC injection molded, you know, like would come out of China. But I think they're kind of on par with like Wildspire, so maybe in the next year or 2 we'll see some more stuff.